Presented by Lazy Boy Studios. Previously on Dungeon Tales.
Gentlemen, you have just traveled through a mirror into some place you don't know. I believe you just entered an altered room, correct?
We, David cast, or GVAC rather, cast Hold Person onto the guy about to stab Sugar.
That's correct. So you see a spiraling symbol and a broken eye below that.
That must be the symbol of Tel'mar.
Roll initiative. So, for the cultists, stab themselves in the throat at the end of their chant.
Kinky.
And you guys get to see something suddenly pull itself out of the cult leader's body.
Is it the same thing you put in the dirt? Because fuck you if it is.
No, that would be funny, but this is actually kind of scarier in my opinion. So, imagine mixing a demon with a centaur with iron gripping claws and horns coming out of a head that can only be described as demon-like and hooves of steel.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of sexy.
Holy... Okay, so not only do you rip out... Like, you grab, twist, pull, and then you just feel something click, and full-on Mortal Kombat style, you rip out its spine along with its tail.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn.
What? Alright, well, I still have one more attack if this thing ain't dead.
It's dead. You just ripped out this thing's spine.
I didn't even have to use my inspiration for this fight.
Jojo would be proud.
Jojo would be very proud. You do not turn in gibbering mess as you see a creature steps behind GVAC that stands 15 feet tall with wings that eke despair as the sounds of madness echo through your mind.
You're supposed to be in the fucking ground!
Oh no, this thing's scarier and bigger.
Oh, my bad. That's probably your son or something.
Luckily, you have a clear, silent mind that it echoes forth, but nothing happens.
I'm not sure if that's an insult or a compliment, but if that works, then it works.
I'm gonna let you make an attack roll with the tail if you want. I did not like that. It was very entertaining, children, what you've done. And you start speaking.
Sorry if I get this wrong, but, Tel'mar?
You could say that. Your arrow
Nyx?
passes through him. Chipper.
Are you Nyx?
Oh, damn it.
No. I'm a shadow of who you mentioned. A single fragment brought by, and he, his hands, wade through, and the pews are filled with people. I fire again. Okay.
I got a 28.
And then you just see, all the people there, their throats are cut, and blood is just pooling on the ground.
There was people?
Was. Good keyword.
Yeah. Anyways, so before I get fucked by divinity,
Oh, no, you're free. You and your friends will be free. For now. I recommend you stop what you're doing, though. As the room returns to normal and he disappears. Chirper, the room goes back to normal. GVAC, you suddenly find that your heart is still inside of your chest.
Holy shit.
And Sugar is passed out from screaming. You get out. You don't see anyone. You see where the tree had the girl. You hear the students, exclaim that they're yes, oh God, it's the light.
Yay, we're live. We made it. Hello, and welcome to Dungeon Tales. I'm taking over for just a second.
Damn it, Chris. Azaz, take a bite.
Hello, and welcome to Dungeon... Oh, shit, I'm late again, aren't I?
Yes, you're
Hello,
very
and
late.
welcome to Dungeon Tales.
Welcome to Gungeon Tales.
How can I take your order? You want fries with that?
And then...
For $1.99, you can add a shake, and it's really
Dude, where's
good.
my dungeon?
Dude, where's my dungeon? We
For
have to do an
49
episode of
cents, you
that.
can
We
upgrade your
have to do
meal.
an episode like that. All your gear is in a dungeon, and you don't know where the dungeon is, and the whole entire thing
God
is
damn
trying to
it.
get back to the dungeon.
Did I get drunk again and remove all my stuff and put it in a chest?
Yeah, no, you just came from the latest nightclub called The Dungeon, and you had your, after the pub crawl back home, you don't remember where it was.
Sounds like a normal night. I don't leave my house. So, welcome, gentlemen, back to episode 14 of Skies of Aurora. We are on the cusp of some very interesting things. You guys have just returned from the cult of Tel'mar, having saved sugar, recuperating. Yesterday, you saw Bimose and the Archmage of the College of Terres having discussion of what is to come next. You have woken up, tired, bruised, beaten, but otherwise still alive. What do you guys do?
I sleep in.
Fair enough.
Honestly, that's a fucking mood right there.
I think I already went through that, right? In the last episode?
Yeah, we went to sleep at the end.
We went to sleep at the end, I
Right.
think.
Yeah,
So this is the next morning.
I was having like a mental breakdown, and Bimbo called me.
Bimose was, yeah. It
Oh, I
wasn't
remember.
a good time.
I remember he gave me, I think, a ring.
That's
That-
right.
That did something preventative for lightning, right? Because I've been
Yes,
shocked
it was a
up
ring of
the
protection
anus.
against lightning. Because
Yep,
you
there
keep
we
on
go.
getting hit with lightning.
At least you don't stand in puddles or something. It's not like double damage because you're
Calls
standing.
lightning
yeah.
on himself while standing in a puddle.
I was thinking to myself, Speedy hasn't been harmed in this whole way, and I was like, what if he's a lightning mouse? And
That would be
Pikachu.
hilarious. He's secretly, he's secretly evolving.
He's like went from
This is the
regular
start of
mouse to
Pokemon.
Electric mouse, yeah.
Speedy, I choose you.
It's appropriate name if he is electric type.
That's a good point. I mean, I named him after Speedy Gonzalez, but
True.
my favorite mouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is
Tripper?
Pikachu your second favorite mouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Tied with Raichu. Raichu is a badass.
I never
Mine would
liked
be
Raichu.
Jerry.
I hated his design.
Raichu?
Gorachu shouldn't have been scrapped, is all I have to say.
Oh my god.
Anyways, back to the actual adventure. I know it's late.
I just want to point out that Raichu is a giant mouse. That would be scary as fuck.
Raichu
normal
is
size
Like a
in DC.
dog-sized
giant
mouse.
He's a fat, giant mouse.
I'd say it's about DC size.
He's like a fucking mega dick Chad.
Yeah.
I still don't know why Lieutenant Sarge just doesn't straight up punch trainers as they come in because he has to.
I mean, he's an
punch
8-foot tall giant. I mean,
I've come to challenge you. Punches your Pokemon, goes up, punches you. Your party has fainted.
he's like the most American character, though. Like, all
About
of
the
Gen
Pokemon
1.
battles. Anyone can beat up a 10-year-old.
I'm a 10-year-old. I've captured God.
How the fuck have you done that? I started my
Not
journey
your fault.
literally a week ago.
So how does this ring work? I don't have it. So.
I'm writing it. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Have you
Um,
created the other items at all, or no?
I have not yet. It's I started a job, quit a job, and started my own company basically.
Yay!
Baller.
Trying to be independent so I can have more time to write. And there's been a lot of writing actually on Aurora.
Miss Independent.
Well, I should say I'm an independent contractor for now instead of company. So
Don't worry, we'll
You're
cut
all
it out so
sleeping.
they can't tie you to any legal ties.
yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, legal ties. I'm a free man. Chirper, you wake up, Sugar's in your room, and so is your cat that's now much bigger than a cat, Rose.
All right. Well, I guess if I decide to get out of bed,
Mm-hmm.
I stretch, and then is Sugar still sleeping?
Sugar's passed out.
I
She was
decide
near
not to wake her.
yesterday.
But I go over to Rose. Is Rose still sleeping?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
More of a cat nap than like a... You heard her have her zoomies in the middle of the night.
Zoomies. Ooh.
Those
I
who
walk,
have
up
cats
to,
will
I walk up
understand.
to Rose and look a little more closely to see if she like looks up at me or if she's like totally out.
She opens an eye and then closes it.
Isn't she still like fucked up?
I give her a couple of
Oh yeah, heavily like super like there will be scars under that fur for probably the rest of her life. She purrs along with your pets.
All right. Well, does my door lock? Do I have a key?
Yes, it locks from the inside.
Okay. And do I have a key?
You do have a key.
All right. So in that case, I'm going to leave the room, lock the door behind me, take my key with me, and then I'm going to see if I can find that one person who said that he could make a list of things for me for this bag of holding. Oh, or do I still have the list?
You still have the list.
Oh, okay.
You haven't gotten anything yet that you think for the list.
So I want to now inspect the list.
Okay,
I probably wanted to do that before I left the room, but whatever.
Probably you did get one of the items on the list, actually.
Now, as speaking player to DM, you've never told me any of the items that are on the list.
You are correct.
For someone who's allegedly been able to read it, I've been finding it a hard time retaining it.
So one of it was the stomach of a devil for infinite greed. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Stomach of a devil for its infinite greed. Hair of a nymph.
Mm-hmm.
Skin of a drake.
All right.
And an astral weave.
The fuck is an astral weave?
You have no clue unless you want to give me a knowledge arcana check.
Yeah, let's do that.
It sounds like a really nice fucking weave that you get from a really good salon is all I have to say.
I got a 21.
It is a material that is harvested from the astral plane from time to time. Some creatures from the astral plane have it on them. Some think it might be hair from a slad.
Did you just say salad
What's
wrong?
a slad?
It is a creature on the astral plane that you don't want to fuck with normally.
Oh, okay. Do I happen to know if the skin of a dragon would work, or does it have to be a drake?
Drake is an over-encompassing term.
Oh, okay.
In this,
So of the family.
of the family of drakes.
Would a
Obviously, the
Komodo
better-
dragon work?
What?
Would a Komodo dragon work?
No.
How about a bearded dragon? I don't mean an ancient dragon. I mean a bearded dragon. You know, the cute little lizards.
Tempted. Just sun reflex save versus like wind or something at the moment. You're battered, you go unconscious. All right.
And you died. All right, so moving on.
All right,
on.
so I take it I got the stomach of a devil from my last
You
fight.
did. And you do see a note next to it that says cured and prepped Bimose, and here's the astral weave.
Oh, he got me that too?
Yep.
Aw, how sweet. I won't. I'll decide to not kill him.
Okay. I'd love to see that fight.
That's why I was getting those little grenade things.
You were going to try to fight Bimose?
They're not magical. And yes.
I'm pretty sure he's a god.
Neither confirm
saying.
nor
Well,
deny.
anyways, he's no longer my worst friend.
He's no longer your worst friend.
Is that how you treat your friends? With bombs? Jesus.
I almost want to see you play.
No, that's Santa.
What? Santa
All right,
has
so in
bombs?
that case,
No, we killed
I
Santa.
think the hair of a nymph.
Different
That's true, we
campaign.
did.
You know what? I'm gonna
That's
go
a different
to,
game, though.
I'm gonna see if
Same
I
universe.
can find. let's see. Oh, where are the druid people that we saw on the campus earlier?
So they have a class in the tower, which is connected to the outside, which is where you've been going, and they also have botanical gardens in that giant glass and copper building.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can find that class.
Okay. We're gonna hop over to GVAC.
Ooh, okay.
Your head is still hurting.
Oh, yes.
Like a thumping sound constantly
ravaged.
reverberates in your head.
Ravaged by the god Tel'mar. Oh, good. Speedy, what do we do? Yes. Yes.
What we do every night, Pinky. Take over the world.
That is a good idea. That is a good
Should have
idea.
your voice Speedy and what he's actually saying, and then GVAC's like, "Oh, you're so cute. We shall rip out their throats and drink their blood.
We shall watch as their children die before them."
Speedy is actually an extra-dimensional creature stuck in a mouse body by Bimose.
It turns out Speedy
cool.
is the god.
And he's been cursed with a lightning curse.
Oh my god. It's
It
like
all
lightning
makes sense.
conducts a lightning, you know what I mean? So it's
Exactly.
Positive and negative, or the positive and negative ions.
All right, well,
It's
here,
really not
take
good
your
for your
cheese.
chakra, man.
Take your cheese. I think I'm going to go get something to eat. This is,
Okay.
Your
So you-
sacrifice is greatly accepted.
It's a strange feeling being able to just go get my own food. I even have money. Look at the money, Speedy. 600 gold. Can
Yes,
you ever imagine?
You're doing well, mortal. Soon our fortune shall be acquired.
Okay, all right. Listen, you gotta calm it down with the taking over the world stuff sometimes, you know?
It's not my fault. The world is meant to be my oyster.
That's true. You know, there's a song, and anyway, that's a different plane. Okay, so we're gonna get some food, and then I guess we'll see if we can avoid seeing Bimose again.
Yes. Hate that bite.
The fact that he picked you off on a different plane and brought you to this one annoys me greatly.
That fucker.
There's all those experiments of sending me into different places. This is why I know what a
Different
Pikachu is.
Yeah, GVAC got his Game Boy Color. He's playing Pokemon Crystal. And he gets sent, he gets dragged back. No, I was winning.
I was on the Elite Four, you son of a bitch.
I was about to fight my rival, Asswipe.
I named him you, just to spite you.
I beat you every time. Doesn't sound
With
like a very realistic
Bulbasaur,
game.
son of a bitch.
So you go down to the cafeteria where there's food. You actually see a lot more students are out. Word has already gotten out that people actually survived. You see like Orneric and Doyle and Alara, who were the 3 kids that were captured.
Okay.
Sadly, the other 2 kids who were crucified are not there, and they are very dead.
Yeah, makes sense.
As most noodle brain ideas that I am, I completely forgot about that part.
What, the dead kids?
Yes, the crucifixion and the fact we saved kids.
You just thought, you're like, I want to go fight some cultists.
Yeah, we killed some things, we almost died, and then I remember yelling at people.
As you Mortal Kombat the tail
Yeah.
of the creature, and its skeletal tails now.
Yeah.
Your
Fun
weapon
fact.
on your bed.
Fun fact, in the newest Mortal Kombat games that NetherRealm Studios has been creating, the bone breaking is walnuts.
Oh, I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah,
I know a lot of
using walnuts to create that sound.
I know a
that
lot of
makes
studios and movies use celery for that too.
Yeah,
They also use
unfortunately, now
pasta.
it makes it super not serious when I hear the Mortal Kombat sounds. I don't go, ooh. I just go, that's a nut.
Yeah, someone had to sit there and go.
Nutted.
I wonder how many takes it took for each one.
Oh,
Like-
there's like a whole video that I saw
Like,
on Facebook where
I
there's,
love
like, a
sound
guy-
design and how they do it.
and like the really disgusting acid sounds and stuff like that. It's just a dude eating a banana. It's like,
That's like the sounds for.
Right, a banana. Okay.
That's like
the bananas are very sticky. They're like very,
that makes
wholesome, yeah.
sense.
Yeah, no, it's like. So then they showed the wasp lady, the bee lady, like vomiting acid into somebody. It's like,
and you're like, "Ugh," and now you're like banana.
You're like, that probably was delicious.
Well, it's like the Velociraptor sounds from Jurassic Park are like turkeys recorded backwards or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
I think it's backwards and bass boosted.
Yeah, like they purposely. Also, the lion from the studio, and the one that always roars in the beginning of all the movies.
Yeah, MGM.
Yeah.
That's not a lion sound.
Oh no.
It's a tiger. They
Oh,
literally have the lion, and they went and recorded a tiger.
that's hilarious. They're like, this lion sounds like a bitch. Let's get this tiger over here. He sounds so much more like a lion.
All right, so you see the students. You see a whole buffet before you of eggs and sausage, and that's about it.
You got either this protein or that protein. Nothing else.
Oh my god, something other than oats? This is wonderful. Speedy, look at this. They have sausage, they have eggs, and they have sausage, and they have eggs. It's wonderful. I'm going to try both. You think I should?
Yes, we're moving up in the world.
Oh, right. So then I eat sausage and eggs.
Okay, and now we're.
I shove the food on my plate, so it's like almost like a mound, like as if this is going to be taken away from me at some point. Like it's all a ploy to be like, ha ha ha! You owe us 10,000 gold now.
Yes.
Like I don't care.
No.
It's food.
Speedy does the same with a tiny plate.
Just
like
nom,
a
nom, 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 nom,
little-
nom, nom. All right, we're gonna go over to Noodle. Mark is immune.
So Noodle wakes up and gets out of bed.
Okay, so you see the spear and the two knives.
Yep. I equipped them, even though I know I don't have them in my character sheet yet. So I'll hopefully we don't find anything, because then I'll forget.
It's fine. So, what do you do this morning?
Well, early in the morning, I already went and checked to see if that demon was actually taken care of after those 3 hours in the Earth
Yes,
Hill.
you checked that, and it disappeared.
So I went back to sleep after that, and then honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do next. I just remember, I think, like in my perspective, Noodle doesn't even remember what he was yelling about, except the fact that he was yelling.
You can make either a wisdom or intelligence check to try to remember what.
I got a 9.
Something about being angry and almost dying.
Sounds about right.
You don't remember why you almost died for some reason.
I feel like I should remember that part.
Everything about this just sounds like a typical day for Noodle.
It does. It's just like
Almost
he wakes
died,
up,
screamed, don't remember why.
looks in his dream journal to see if he can remember. Forgot to write in his dream journal. He's like, this thing's useless, and tosses it aside in the same
You
spot
write
it
in
is
your
every
dream
morning.
journal in your dream, and so that's why you think you put it down. And then when you wake up and look at, damn it, not again!
It's blank. Dang it.
The whole thing is blank.
All I must do is get the boot.
Yeah, the whole first page is just boot written all over.
Boot, 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 boot.
Oh yes, I
Bimo say goes into your room and then it erases what you wrote.
that'd be funny. But I go and get my boot back from GVAC because it's in his bag of holding.
Oh, that's right.
And it feels weird being bootless now that
As
I'm
your
actually at
scaled
full
feet
HP.
touch the floor.
Well, particularly my left scaled foot, or whichever foot the boot was actually on, because I don't remember at this point.
That's right. You guys fought what is called an Armanite. Armanite. It is a large demon.
Just It's like a
Got
Lionel,
it.
but
Armor knight
reversed.
is a large demon. So an unarmored knight is just a regular person then.
Large demon with hooves, claws, and a serrated tail, and it can shoot a lightning lance out of it.
That
Wait,
just sounds
out
like
of
it's
the tail?
really valuable in the black
That's
market.
where it came from, was the tail.
Oh. Well, my spears have lightning powers, if I'm lucky.
If you go through the whole attunement and identify it, yes.
All right, metagaming
So-
for the win.
The daggers are just simply +1 daggers.
That's totally fine. I just
But they
wanted
look cool.
some. Yeah, that's the major reason Noodle wanted them.
They look cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I get my boot, and then I guess I'll go. I don't know. Talk to Bimose because he at least seems to have an idea what we should do next. If he's around, he may have gone off.
He's still up with the Archmage, Monsieur Nerian, as you remember. Nerian, while a quite powerful mage, is running the College of Terres in the town of, or the city actually, of Meta.
Right.
So you go up there and you see 2 guards guarding the door first and foremost.
What's up, bitches? You know why I'm here. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Can I see the dudes?
Which dudes?
You know, the high and mighty powerful ones?
Oh, that might be a bit hard as they're currently in the middle of a meeting. One of them asks you to sit there, and another one goes in.
Okay.
They eventually let you in, and you see Bimase looks actually tired, and so does the Archmage.
Am I with him too?
You're down in the cafeteria eating food.
Well, he came to pick up the boot, so I'd probably follow him.
Oh, okay, then yeah. So you get there, you're both there. Bimase is very tired. We are going to go over the chirper real quick, as you get to the druid class by this time.
Okay, cool. Are they like in the middle of class, or are they just kind of like doing the moseying around?
They're in the middle of class. You
Okay.
see Miss Beefmaster, who's the teacher of it. It's much
You
prettier
said
in
Miss
Elvish.
Beefmaster?
That's her, Moria Beefmaster. It's much prettier in Elvish. She's an elf.
Well, I'll take her word for that. I'd make a dirty joke like she can be my Beefmaster, except again, Chirper doesn't have a penis.
How do you
I like how that's
reproduce
your reason.
without a penis?
What was that?
How do you reproduce without a penis?
Well, the way birds do, they sort of rub up against each other.
With what?
The Koekas.
Just
Quakos.
the Quakus?
Yeah, what they said.
All right. This is fucking fucked up bird knowledge.
All right, so I am just going to wait until the class is over or until the students are on their assignments in the class so I can talk to Ms. Beefmaster.
Okay. It takes a while before that happens.
All right, I guess I'll just chill.
As you chill there, she sees you and just continues teaching for now, obviously because she is a teacher.
I'll take notes if I find anything important. Is there anything that she's talking about that I think could be important?
She's mostly going over healing spells and the importance of making sure you have healing spells on hand. So I don't know if there's anything you more wanted from that.
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I hope you guys have had a great week so far. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you will enjoy the rest of this week's episode. This is going to be episode 14, I believe, and it's going to be the precursor to the season finale. And then we plan to start some other stuff shortly, as well as keep moving on Book of Chaos as much as we can. And yeah, in the meantime, let's see, characters for this week. So we had Mark Knight from Twitter, DM the Mark Knight, who was the Abyssal Chicken Salesman, which is in the second half of this episode. Thank you so much for supporting the show. There may have been a couple other names. I just don't have them marked on my sheet, so I'm double check that. And if I didn't mention it this time, I will mention it next episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this week's episode.
Hello and welcome back.
I don't think they'll tell the difference. But okay, did you hear what I said? That it Oh, interesting.
No, the last thing I remembered was asking if I heard anything important.
All you got in return was basically the importance of having. There it is. Okay. Noodle, you now have your lance. Basically, the importance of having healing spells, because if you don't have healing, you're going to die if you're out adventuring. And since most of the people here are druids, they need to have some form of healing on them. Especially in the magic college, where people get hurt all the time. Because explosions are a bitch.
Makes sense. Makes me glad I have Goodberry.
At 10 HP. All day long.
Wait, what spell is it again? Like what spell level, I mean?
Goodberry?
I'm pretty sure Goodberry is level 1.
So you have like what, 4 level 1 spell slots now?
Let me see.
Because you could potentially just keep using it for good bear.
This is true.
All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. So she eventually comes over once she finishes her class. Ah, Mr. Chirper. How is the child and Rose?
They're still sleeping, or at least
Okay.
when I left, they were. They're resting, but they're okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Thank you for your help.
Very welcome. Obviously, we need to protect the students.
Yes. And, well, I was trying to get some items together because someone else was going to help me, help make a bag of holding for me.
Mm.
And I need the hair of a nymph and the skin of a drake. Those are the last two things that I need. Would you happen to be able to point me in the right direction by any chance?
There is a nymph in the botanical gardens on the far left. Whether or not she's willing to give you her hair is a completely different matter. Skin of a drake, I'd probably check the high markets that are outside the school. So a lot of people don't like trading with dragon parts in general, as it tends to offend the knights.
Thank you. That was really helpful.
Oh, good.
Is there anything you would like from me?
Not really.
All right.
Make sure to take care of Rose. I mean, she's going to get big soon. She hasn't even reached adolescent yet.
Oh, yeah. I'm not really familiar with exactly what she is. How big should I expect her to get? Because she's not a little kitten anymore, but she still seems pretty young.
We're talking the size of probably a rhino.
Wow, that's a big kitty. Well, I'm glad I'm friends with her now. I hope she doesn't decide to eat me like a little bird snack.
You wouldn't be much of a snack, even. But yes, probably better that she likes you now than later.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, and any advice on taking care of such a big kitty?
Feed her well. Make sure she gets trained.
Trained.
Yes.
How should I train her?
I recommend feeding and discipline. They're smart animals.
Okay.
Just big paws.
So discipline, like if she tries swatting at me or Sugar, like no.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And probably with a bat.
With a bat? That seems kind of mean.
When it can bite off your whole entire arm and then some of you, it really won't affect her.
Okay.
You don't have to beat her, just swat at her.
All right.
Assert dominance.
Okay. That sounds good. Well, thank you.
By the time she reaches adulthood, she'll be able to understand nearly every word you say.
Oh, that's good. Do you think I'd be able to ride her, like ride her into battle or something, or is that not a good idea?
Oh, you probably could. I mean, the Torn are known for having them as battle mounts or guardians.
Wow. Well, very interesting.
Okay, so what do you want to do next?
Next, I'm gonna go to the Botanical Gardens. That seems like the closest place, anyways.
Okay, so you start heading that way, and we're back to our two gentlemen, Gvac and Noodle.
All right. So they let us into the room.
Yes. Noodle, stop reading Dojin.
I wasn't.
He's like, I was reading manhwas. It's different.
It is very different. They're both colorful.
He wasn't reading it. He's just looking at the pictures.
Hey, don't call me out like that.
It's art.
If some dude can write on the top of a church ceiling, I don't see why I can't look at it.
Don't bring Michelangelo into this.
It's not my fault. He was a good painter.
Sistine Chapel also doesn't have ugly bastards on the ceiling either.
True.
In the bottom right corner, there is kind of an ugly guy who Michelangelo really didn't like, who actually worked against him. And he painted this guy, and he also painted a snake biting his dick off.
You know what? I'm going to look that up after the episode.
Yeah.
I feel like David's looking it up now.
He's looking it up right now.
It's in the bottom right corner. It's in the lowest rung of hell. Is this one particular guy who worked in the church, like or a governor or something, who was working against Michelangelo? And Michelangelo is, you know what? I'm going to immortalize you in the worst possible way.
Maybe it's the guy who kept asking, hey, you almost done?
No, definitely not that guy.
You almost done there?
6 years in. So, how about now? Anyways, so we...
So you see a lot of the professors. You see Bimose and the Archmage are there. And they look exhausted, like they've been up the whole night.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And they're like, oh, welcome. We weren't expecting you today or anytime soon.
Yeah, well, I couldn't sleep, and I figured I'd be more helpful here than dead.
That's fair. What brought you here besides... Are you just wondering what we're doing?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen you as tired as you look right now.
Things are complicated.
No.
And if calculations are correct, then we're about to be in for a very rough time.
Yes. I'm always having a rough time. I tell you what, though. I'm in the mood to help. Is there anything we could do?
Probably rest up.
Okay. Well, we
I'd
did
say
that.
take this day to do what you need and get everything done that you need.
Kind of
Because
done that.
hell's going to break loose. So if you need supplies, things like that, you're probably going to be sent out very shortly.
Any recommendations? I mean, I'm new to this having money thing, so I'm not really sure what I should be getting.
Wine.
Okay.
Actually,
I meant for our adventure.
An advisor sage.
Yes, loose woman and wine and a really good time. That's all you really need for any adventure.
Otherwise, I'd recommend supplies, food, rope. Always have rope.
I feel like that's for different reasons than I should expect. But
10-foot holes are a bitch.
yes.
Much like your
you know
mom.
where I could buy more earth pills by any chance?
Mm-hmm. Those are kind of
I
rare.
don't have any rope. That's a good idea. Let me go get some rope. I do
crowbars. Crowbars are
50
also
feet.
really useful.
Okay.
Recommend hitting up the market stalls.
All right, GVAC, let's go shopping.
And then
Rope
if you
is
guys
good
come
for
back tomorrow
shibari.
morning, I recommend it.
Orange mocha frappuccinos. Oh, you don't know what that is either. Never mind.
All right, so you guys start heading out, and Chirper, we're gonna go back to you. So you go to the botanical garden, aviary slash, I don't know the name of it, sunroom thingy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I go to the far left, where I'm supposed to be able to find the nymph.
So you see a woman with bright silver hair and a silver gown who exudes grace.
So I walk up to her and I say, "Hello," and I bow.
Ah, hello.
My name is Chirper. What's yours?
She says her name is Sarah Saline.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Sorella. Now, I have a bit of an odd request.
Yes.
Well, I have. I'm trying to get someone to make a bag of holding for me, and I have this list. And there's one thing on this list, which is the hair of a nymph. And I was hoping that possibly I could exchange something with you for a little bit of your hair.
It's not much of an ask, but I get asked all the time, and it's getting rather too short. You'd have to tempt me with something a bit more than I think you have currently. Unless you want to make me an offer.
Oh, an offer? Let's see. What do I have? Well, I don't have any shortage of money, and I also have some precious gems, but I get the feeling that you don't really want just money. You want maybe something else.
Ooh, we have a smart one. You see her pull out a list. She goes, "Go buy me these things. Bye." Like, kicks you out.
What's on the list?
It's like a whole bunch of groceries, shopping.
Just do her grocery shopping?
It's like a chores list almost of like things to pick up from the grocery store. And
I mean, honestly, that's like a typical work day for me. So it's not like it's that difficult. It's like, cool. I'm not going to have to spend any money on this.
Well, you'll probably have to buy like the groceries.
Oh, I get it.
But it's I mean, it's better than like, yes, I need your left eye.
Yeah, but it sounds like I'm probably going to be spending, if it's just groceries, I'll probably be spending like 10 gold as opposed to
400.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you walk out, you see the other two of your friends, your colleagues, however you classify them in your mind.
Oh, hey.
Walking towards out of the college.
Oh, hey guys. I'm heading out to the market. I need to grab some stuff. You want to go shopping with me?
They're muted and didn't have headphones on.
I heard the whole fucking thing, so shut up.
They
They
were cursed with silence for a moment. Bimosei's work.
Well, it depends. What are you shopping for?
Well, I have a list of groceries. I was also going to see if I could find the skin of a drake, and then maybe we could find some healing potions or something like that.
Huh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look for magical shit that we can use, and yeah.
Oh, magical shit is probably a good idea.
Or we should probably get stuff that has like radiant damage.
Like
Just
my
like-
bow.
Yes.
But more stuff. Stuff for everyone.
Wait. Does radiant damage actually do things to demons, or am I just thinking of different games?
Yeah, I think it does extra to demons, doesn't it?
No, not universally.
Oh, wait. Is mine force
the
or radiant?
vampires.
Now I don't remember.
It's radiant.
Oh, okay.
Can I make a I don't know, a wisdom check to see if I can think of what would be good against demons?
You can make a knowledge religion.
Okay. Let's see. 15 plus 1, so 16.
They're mostly resistant to things like cold, fire, and lightning. They're not really going to take more damage from something. Radiant just means that you don't have to deal with resistances usually.
Okay. Why don't we go search for other magical weapons too?
Okay.
Okay, and did you get your lance? I put it on your character.
I did. I have it.
Now, metagaming a little bit here, but is Noodle up to the level where his fists are now magical for the purpose of damage?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's next level. I could be wrong.
Level 7?
Probably.
So.
Yeah, and before you guys ask, your next level will probably be after next session.
Yeah.
After the next session?
Yes.
Because we haven't fought anything this whole thing.
That's true.
I feel like I should make
Emotions.
the EXP for my
Just a
grocery
level.
trip.
You get 2 XP for the distance traveled.
You take 2 psychic damage for having to do manual labor.
Oh, God.
We
we
need to rest every day.
Yes. Or we get exhaustion. Okay. Well, I'm
Anyways.
going to go to the magical blacksmith and see what he's got.
Okay, roll perception check.
I got a dirty 20.
You see demon chickens or abyssal chickens.
Cute.
In a
I go
cage.
see if I can get myself some chicken nuggets.
We got shish kebabs. Demon shish kebabs.
Does it come with naan?
The fuck's naan?
Get out of here with this bullshit.
He points his pointed stick at you and goes, I got chicken and demon chicken and spicy demon chicken.
Ooh, okay. How much for spicy demon chicken?
Your soul. Or a gold.
I still feel like he's overcharging. What about 5 silver?
How about I put you on the spit?
Well, that's rude.
Hey, just because he's a bird doesn't mean you can eat him.
I'll put you on the spit too.
Just because he's a dragon doesn't mean you can eat him.
Wait, hon. What's this guy's race?
He's a tiefling.
I wonder how tiefling taste.
Slightly spicy.
Ooh.
Makes sense.
All right.
Wait, have you tried tiefling?
No comment.
He was
I
seeing
kind of
what
like
could
this
fit on
guy.
the
What's your
spit.
name?
My name is
I'm gonna call you Arthur to keep this simple.
Wait, is that in a language that I can speak? I speak Abyssal.
yeah. It is actually Abyssal.
Yeah.
And he basically just said his name's Mark.
Oh. I start
I was gonna
talking
say
to him in
Jebediah.
I start talking to him in Abyssal.
He's like, oh yeah, my name's Mark Knight. And like he sounds like he has a country twang.
I go, and I just say to him, oh, it's nice to meet you. My name's Chirper.
As they're conversing, I want to do a sleight of hand to see if I can get myself a spicy chicken kebab.
Okay, what is your sleight of hand?
It's a +4 modifier, and I got a 21.
Are you stealing a chicken or are you stealing like a kebab?
A kebab.
You definitely grab it.
Good. I shove it in my mouth and go like, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I want you to make a con save. Actually, no. One, I'm gonna have you roll a d6, and then possibly a con save.
4 on the d6.
Oh, good. You got one of the spicy ones. Roll con save. It was 4, 5, 6.
Okay. And then con save. So I got a 19.
Okay, you feel your tummy kind of rumble, but you don't immediately have to run to the bathroom. As
This
your mouth
reminds me of
catches-
Bell's Tacos.
Bell's Tacos.
Yes. Anyways, so what Abyssal Chicken's good for?
Shitting and food. The sulfur's really good for soil, fertilizer.
Sound like you're about to say something else there.
I say to him in Abyssal.
Sorry, common's not my first language.
And I say, is it good for making bombs?
Maybe if you want to make a stink bomb. I don't know. We used to put them into little jars and throw them at each other when we were kids. But then Ma beat us half to death. And that just comes out
All right, sounds like
That
he's getting the
sounds
tragic
unpleasant.
backstory. It's
Maybe
time
I'll
for me to
pass
leave.
for now. And I say, but that comes out as.
Alright, so I'm gonna guess you guys continue on your way.
Yes,
Uh,
magical blacksmith. That's what I'm looking for.
I want you to roll perception or investigation.
I'd rather do perception.
Sure.
I got a 19.
Most of the magic shops are back at the college.
All right, well, I guess I'll go just get basic supplies, like some extra rope.
I mean, there is like ingredient shops and things like that around the college for like studies. If you're looking for like alchemy goods, objects that aren't magical but are strange,
What do you mean?
like let's say something that's not inherently magical. Like let's say you wanted a dragon skin cloak, or
That feels weird as a dragonborn.
right, or you know,
I wear the skins of my brothers.
or
I
a
want to
clo-
wear
like,
human leather.
something that's not innately like that's not enhanced magically but is more like innate magically, or like what if you needed displacer beast claws or something like that for a potion.
All right. Well, I don't have anything particularly that I know that I would need. I turn to GVAC. So, anything particular you're shopping for?
I need rope. Yeah,
All right.
and maybe some rations.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should get some rations. I'm also. Is there a music shop nearby?
Roll a d6.
6.
There's a music shop.
Great. I'm going to buy me a new horn.
Okay. So there's different types of rations. You have like the copper ones that are like really shitty. You got like ones that cost like a silver and they're less shitty, and like gold ones that actually have like food, chocolate, less of like what is it? Emergency rations for like the military, the MERS, where they're like super shitty, but they last forever. These ones actually have like food, more like a Lunchable.
Mine comes with crackers.
Mine comes with a potion of cure light wound. No, just kidding.
Look, you bastard. Trade you them for my crackers.
Tempting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what did your mom give you? She gave me the wand of Orcus.
Isn't that a mace? Shut your face.
You want to see?
All right, so I guess I'll buy. I got a GVAC. How many rations should we buy? Because I still have 10.
I mean,
You have 10?
now one
Yeah,
thing to
I
keep
haven't-
in mind, guys, is that I can cast Good Berry, and that makes 10 berries, and any one of those berries can give you sustenance for a whole day.
Yeah, but that's a waste of spell slots. I mean,
it's good. To
you
have, right?
weren't there. Bimose said hell's about to break loose. I shout
Oh.
regularly into the marketplace.
No one knows who Bimmer says.
Maybe 2 weeks would be good.
Okay, yeah, I guess we could get some extra rations.
So what was the nice one's price again, Mr. DM? Did we lose him?
Fuck.
I think we lost him.
He looks way too still.
Rain.
Goodbye, Rain.
Go away.
Rain, go away.
Yay.
He came again another day.
Fuck you.
Well, we were asking before you somehow dropped the internet again.
There's people over who are probably watching videos, so
Fuck you and their streaming.
He just plane shifted, that's all.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
them to get off the porn hub.
or they're probably playing COD on their phones.
On their
That's-
phones.
That's awful.
That's painful.
It is. But rations. How much was the nice one?
Gold apiece.
Great. I'm gonna take 10 of those to complement my other 10. And then, is there any other basic like supplies and things at the shop?
There's like basic adventuring gear, caltrops, marbles, 10-foot poles.
10-foot poles.
You always need a 10-foot pole. How else are you supposed to check for traps?
Oh, quarterstaff.
Just don't step on the traps.
True. Ooh, how many marbles can I buy?
Bag full?
Yeah, but how many marbles would that be?
30 each?
Great. I want to buy myself a bag of marbles.
Are you going to try to beat the other kids for their marbles?
No. I'm gonna do something worse.
Something worse.
All right. And then, Vivek, anything else we need?
We get the rope. We
Oh, right,
missions,
Crowbars.
crowbars. I have a lot of cheese for Speedy. I have my thieves' tools, which you don't know about.
He says out loud.
Got my ring of dimensional storage with everything. Anything you can think of where you might need, like a hammer or something, I could put it in the ring.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. You got any mallets?
Or sledgehammer.
We got some
those?
sledgehammers, we got mallets, we got...
We'll take 3 of each.
No, what the hell are you thinking? We only need one. One sledgehammer, please.
But what if we all want to use a sledgehammer?
In what circumstance do you see me swinging a sledgehammer?
To drop it out of your ring to trip someone up?
No. Well, hold on a second. Let me think this.
I kind of like that idea.
We should get you marbles too. That way you
Why
can
don't
do
I
that.
just... Oh, ball bearings might be good.
Or you could get those caltrops. Those, those spiked traps. you
They're
leave.
just giant crystal D4s.
You have metal traps, my friend?
D-force.
Do you have metal D4s?
Yeah, I try not to drop these on the floor.
Oh, I've stepped on those more than once. As a kid, I've stepped on many of those for my own stupidity of rolling dice before I go to bed.
I mean, I think it's cheaper to just buy Legos.
I don't know, man. Have you seen the price of Legos recently?
Oh, maybe.
You want colored plastic in the shape of things? $35.
Wait, you're not supposed to know what Legos are.
Wait a minute. That's when
It's
Jivik
like,
found out he's on
I
the
went-
Truman Show.
It's like I went to the Warhammer shop today. I was like, oh, I should get some dice for my armies.
Good luck.
$35 fucking dollars for a pack of like 18 for
Jesus.
D6s. D fucking sixes.
Bro, this huge bag, most of this is $20.
Yeah.
Most.
Warhammer wants to fucking... I love Warhammer, but fuck you and your plastic addiction.
Games Workshop literally is catering to crackheads.
Yes.
That's what they're doing. They're like, we have crack. We know it. Okay? You want some crack? It's gonna cost you. Oh, you want this special crack with special symbols that cost us literally nothing to put it
That
on?
you still have to individually paint by yourself.
Yeah. We're so fucking Chad, we're gonna make you fucking paint the crack that we sell you. Here's 3 sprues, right? 3 sprues. We're gonna charge you $50 for those 3 sprues of plastic that cost us maybe 50 cents to make. Cause fuck you, and that's why.
I love
feel
their
like me and
10,000% profit margin.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like some people print them, and they're like, "Ah, we're gonna lose our shit."
I do want to do me and David do when we get into the streaming. I have some ideas for me and David.
Oh, like some kill team.
Not even like kill
matches?
team, just like bullshitting while painting and
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
or playing Magic and stuff like that. Anyways, that's gonna come after this season.
Oh yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So you guys exit the shop,
Okay.
and
We got
sadly,
our shit.
Bimmo says calculations were wrong. I need you all to make a perception check.
Fucker's bad at math.
Dirty 20.
26.
Not one.
Oh no.
Noodle, look out, a demon. What?
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
I fucking hate that sound.
Well, sadly, Noodle, you see a halfling.
Frodo?
And you see stitched on his jacket a name.
Forrester.
Yep.
I just go blind with rage
What?
and I tackle the fucker.
What you don't hear and you don't see as you completely focus on this man is the sky is turned red.
I got my priorities straight.
Oh shit.
Blood red. As it starts to rain. Not water, not the cleansing
Oh no.
water of the sky, but blood.
I put my
As
tongue
you
out.
see
Grocery trip.
tears rip open the sky. It feels and sounds like someone is ripping open a chalkboard with their fingernails. As
That's
you
a
see,
very weird sound to think with.
it is. As you see what can only be described as eldritch tentacles as demons pour through the portals. And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Forrester!